what makes for a good writing sample? Should it be something that the applicant composes for the application? Is it a sample of research they've done? Should it be a statement of the research they want to do? What should it be?
Well, it really depends on the orientation of the program, I think, because, for instance, my PhD was actually a specific kind of PhD program that had a creative dissertation, not an analytical dissertation. And so my writing sample needed to be creative writing, and preferably sending them creative writing that had already been accepted for publication. So that was in my field. It kind of just makes practical sense that if you're already involved in these genres and you're already publishing in these genres, your writing sample might need to reflect the genre that is your area, because they do group you according to genre within under the umbrella of the entire pool of PhD students entering the program. So, they can't have 31 fiction writers and one poet, right? They have to have a pretty good balance for their genres. On the other hand, in the analytical writing, I think that it has to be able to show disciplined critical thinking. And literary analysis, no matter how you define your role in that, whether you are working from theory, whether you're working intersecting theories, whether you're working in a more traditional close reading kind of arena, but that it should reflect where you would fit.
I think that's perfectly said, because you start out with an idea and that's what you want to develop, but then I kept getting off track. I would be researching something and find something else. Oh, that's even more interesting. My dissertation director had to pull me back and say, you've really got to pick one of these things. You cannot write a 9,000 page dissertation. So I really had to curb myself, but there's so many interesting things out there.
I think part of it's also length. So most of the time for people applying to these programs, applying to a PhD program, your choices are limited, because it's usually like you've done one substantial project, maybe an honors thesis, but it really is just, like everyone has said, there to show that you can do strong analytical work, that you can do the traditional, close reading, that you've engaged with either theoretical concepts or history in some fashion.